It's been some time since we caught up with Jack. Remember the guy that we trained with at the start of the month? So I thought it was about time that we bring him back. There he is, the main man. So me and Jack today are going to be going through starting point, your diet currently, and then tips for bulking from me and you. And especially if what we're going to go through as well is if you are a student or if you're on a budget trying to bulk, like top tips and buys and meals that will really help keep the cost down whilst also keeping calories and protein up. So we took Jack through his base starting point measurements and tests. His bench is at 30 kilos for 2 reps.
Easy, Jack. Easy that. You going again? Come on then, Jack. Let's go. Up, drive, push. All you. Good man. What's the max reps you've done with that?
Like 1.
Yeah, so that's a new PB. You got 2. Big man, yes.
Squat is at 40 kilos for the 2 reps.
Good work, Jack. Nice, mate. Going again? Come on then, Jack. Let's go. Drive. All you. Nice, mate. Good work. Solid, mate. Double bubble on the PBs. Let's go.
Second one, I pushed myself on the second one.
That's all you want, mate. If you always pushing yourself or asking yourself, can I work a little bit harder than last time? That's all we need to do.
At this point, Jack couldn't do any chin-ups, but that is something to come and that will improve with the programming.
So starting position is there, mate. That's absolutely fine. Because last time we did them banded.
Press-ups, he smashed at 4 reps.
Try and get the bum up. Nice, Jack. Nice flat body. Let's go again. Come on. Up. Push. And again, what have we got? Come on. Big drive, mate. Up, push. Good lad. Nice, mate. Before, good. How are they?
It's alright.
Hard after you done a max PB bench press.
Yeah.
Well done, big man.
And then nailed 3
Jack.
calories
Big balls,
on the
let's go.
rower for his power
Big one,
test.
20 seconds. Nice. There we go. 2. 3. 2. 1. Nice, mate. Good work. How's that? Good, that. Well done. Form's good on that. For the first time you've done it, form's really good.
His body weight is currently at
56.8 kilos. Now we add on the mass.
We've just filmed Jack testing, which went very well, better than we expected, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Top man. And now we are at Aldi. The reason we've come to Aldi is because I think it's one of the cheapest supermarkets. I think it's where you shop anyway, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
So we both are big Aldi boys. And current calories for you?
About 3,000.
Actually did some calculations for Jack before you came, and like your rough calorie intake was coming out about 2,600 to 2,800 bulking, but I think probably because you've got a fast metabolism as well, it's beneficial for us to bump it up to 3 for this program that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
And then the things that we're going to be taking into consideration whilst doing this food shop bulk on a budget is 1, making sure that we're getting good calorie dense foods in. Obviously 2, making sure it's cheap. 3, making sure that we're getting a good amount of protein in. 4, making sure it's also healthy.
Yeah.
And then 5 is making sure that it's repeatable. Not everyone's a Michelin star chef who can whip up crazy meals all the time.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
These are dead easy carb source to get in every day. 7 to 8p. Bananas, dead easy one. Easy to whack on your bagels, oats, wherever else like that.
I got oat.
You usually do with oats, and we can obviously pick some stuff up in here, is adding nut butters and things like that, because dead easy for adding calories in. We'll grab a honey, 75p, clear honey, all natural, 46 calories per tablespoon. Even if you add a couple of tablespoons of that, you're getting some good calories in. So a big bag of porridge oats, 90p for a kilo. What are you having grams wise per day?
100 grams.
Yeah, so you're gonna get 10 servings out of that. So that's 9p per day. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Bagels. So you're a big bagel fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
What flavour do you usually go for?
I usually just get plain bagels.
See, I'm a cinnamon raisin man, mate. What do you usually put on yours?
A bit of jam, a bit of butter sometimes. Okay, that is 39p.
39p, can't argue with that. You can add it to oats, add it in a shake if you needed to, add it in yogurt. Again, I think one of the easiest ways to get calories in is through condiments. So whether that is jams, nut butters, sauces, things like that, that's really easy. Most people only cycle the same 10 meals through their lifetime. So even if like you after variety, you don't even have to change the meals. You could just change sauce or the jam or the honey. Other things that I know you have, eggs. Which ones do you usually go for? You want to try and bulk buy these as well to make it as cheap as
I
possible.
usually go for 12.
12 large eggs, £2.69.
£2.69.
We've got plain bagels, which are 79p. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not good at math, so I'll let Kieran pop that on the screen. On a weekend, do you ever have like cheap meals?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you usually have?
Pizzas.
Yeah, so when I was 15, 16, what I would do is just try and slam pizza in because it was easy calories. I think some people, and you might even get it online, will be like, oh, you should only eat clean meals, but when you're trying to bulk, that's hard to get in sometimes. And I think also on the flip side of it, I don't think you need to go down the dirty bulking route, especially because one of the things that we're not looking to do is go super over calories. What some people do is go so high on calories that they just end up putting on loads of body fat, and you've got to lose it anyway, so it's counterintuitive. So we want to try and keep some control over calories and keep it in the realms. As long as we're hitting a surplus and we're hitting the protein target, we don't need to go crazy with it and shoot too high, because then again, if we go too high, then it's just really difficult for us to get back down again in terms of body fat, and it's just a waste.
35p.
Let's go for that, 35p. Any other top tips that you've been using for bulking at the moment?
If you make one meal and then you can have like multiple servings.
Split it. So bulk cooking.
Yeah.
So that's the easy thing. I mean, some people will complain about having to cook meals, but if you do them all at the same time, it's low prep. And one of the things again with this video is what we're trying to do is pick foods that you can bulk cook and that you can put away and you can go and grab whenever. What do you usually have, long grain or basmati?
Long grain.
So rice, dead easy, bulk buy, 52. How much you getting there?
1
Kilo?
kg.
How much you usually have in a serving?
Not too sure.
So even if you went 100 grams, that's still
Yeah.
10 servings. So what's that? That'd be 5p. Super easy, nice and cheap. And then should we grab a pasta as well? 75p, 500 grams.
500 grams.
Easy. I put that on there as well as I haven't put any red meat on because sometimes, apart from mince, just because obviously red meat can add up and be expensive. And then when I was in uni and stuff, I wouldn't be eating any steak just because I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
So chicken, super cheap, can bulk cook that. Bacon, usually super cheap. I'd always recommend getting the higher fat one, same with the mince, just because you can get more calories in. And if people are struggling to get calories in, fat's the easiest way to get it in, because for every 1 gram of fat, there's 9 calories. So if we grab these ones, these are 2 kilos for 11.79. I mean, even if you have 200 grams in a serving, you're getting 10 servings out of £11. So it's like £1.10, £1.20 per meal. So again, super easy, super efficient. You can freeze those as well. I'd usually say go for the higher percent, either a 10% fat or a 5% fat over 2.5%, just because we can get more calories in that way. Which bacon do you usually go for?
Unsmoked.
Unsmoked, let's go for it. Yeah, so the one thing that I always say is, like, if you've not got a huge appetite, is try and combine snacks with meals. So whether you have like a banana after you've finished your main meal, or you got a protein bar after your main meal, because it can just add another 100 or 200 calories to the meal whilst you're still hungry, because people tend to be hungrier after they're eating when hunger hormones are up. So if you have a meal and you're like, oh, I'm saving a snack for later, I'd sometimes just have it with the meal, and then you're getting like a bigger hit of calories in straight away. I don't know if you ever do that, but if the people who are watching or find I'm not hungry later on after I've had a meal, try and eat the snack with the meal whilst you're still hungry. So cheese-wise, mate, what are we feeling? What are we going for, grated or non-grated?
Could go grated.
Great, yeah, it's lazy, we like to be like that. Anything that makes life easier. So £2 for mature cheddar, 30 gram servings, so there's lots of servings in there. I get 69, let's go for that. Again, that'll go a long way anyway, because butter you always have in the fridge anyway. So the main things we also need to do is consider health. So I think adding things into our main meals, such as broccoli or vegetables or a bit of fruit. Obviously, one of the big focuses for trying to add size is we want to try and get those macronutrients in and get protein and carbs up and fats up, but also focus on the micronutrients of overall health, because they're the things that help digestion as well. And digestion is one of the ultimate controls of how much food we can actually get in. So we want to look after that, maybe make sure we're getting good fibre in as well. Is there any side things that you like having in terms of veg and stuff?
Usually have like broccoli, chicken, rice and broccoli. If I do like bolognese, sometimes I put some carrots in there.
Yeah.
And put potatoes in to fill it out.
What do you usually have, white potato or sweet potato?
I usually just go normal potatoes. I'm about 19 for some sweet potatoes.
So you've got loads there as well, so again, go a long way. So we'll grab some broccoli, nice simple one. We'll keep it nice and bro as well. Can't go wrong with chicken, broccoli and rice. As much as people moan about it, it's just an absolute staple that's got to be in any cheap bulking plan. Obviously as well within this, guys, protein's a big thing. So the one thing you can do is buy a whey protein powder, and what you can do is you can get that from MyProtein and either use code MyCoachBenji or
Code JacksFit.
Code JacksFit. Obviously we work on MyProtein, so you don't have to, but it helps support us as well if you want to jump in there. Jack is a new recruit to the team MyProtein as well, so he's going to be smashing and repping MyProtein from now on. This is fresh broccoli, so this is 79p, a decent sized thing. But the other thing that we can do is we'll head over to the frozen section. Another easy win is for if you are trying to prep a lot of meals or you're not going to use it all, is to get frozen broccoli, and you can just grab whatever you need to out and cook it that way. And it's cheaper because you can bulk buy it, rather than with broccoli it might go off after a certain amount of time. So again, easy win. Do you ever buy frozen stuff or do you just buy fresh?
Yeah, sometimes I buy like frozen veg.
Keep it in the freezer. Again, you can do that with, you can actually buy more veg that way as well, because you can't buy loads of fresh veg and use it all at once unless you're like some crazy vegan. But the best thing to do would then be buy frozen stuff. The other thing as well, 'cause I know that you like cereal, don't you? We can go and have a look at a cereal, maybe pick one up. I would advise having whole milk just because there's a lot more calories in. What type of milk do you use?
I just go with semi-skim milk, but
For people who want, you're quite good at getting calories, you know, but for people who aren't, whole milk
yeah.
is an easy way to get it in. What would be your choice of pizza?
I'd usually just go for
Stone baked?
stone baked. Yeah.
£1.39 for a cheap meal, can't argue with that, as opposed to Domino's. We'll give the price difference between this, and we'll give the difference between that and the Domino's one again, helping you save money if you are going for a quote-unquote cheap meal at the weekend. You've got carrots and broccolis and cauliflower, so let's grab one of those as well, because we can divide that up. And what we'll probably do is we'll probably put this back and go for the frozen option. So the last thing we'll do is as a bit of a treat, because Jack likes his cereal, and I think it's a really good and easy way to get calories in. One of the things you can do, and one of the things that is an issue for a lot of people, is they don't get enough protein in with the breakfast because they're usually having cereal or toast or something like that, is to add a protein shake with it, or add the protein scoop to the milk, shake it up and pour it on the cereal. Easy win. Another good one is nuts. I know that you're allergic to them, but like for example here, we've got whole tub of peanut butter for £1.25. Get a few tablespoons out of that. Put that on your bagels, put that on your toast, put that in, we talked about before, liquid calories, add that into the blender, scoop it around. What are we going for then, Jack, cereal-wise? What flavour? Strawberry?
Yeah.
So that, how much is that?
This one's the highest calories.
Highest calories. See, knows his stuff. Milk. I personally am a bit of a weirdo and like to drink oat milk. We'll get a whole milk. The calories in that are 66 calories. And that is £1.45. So again,
45.
get plenty out of that with cereal, as opposed to 100 milk of semi-skimmed is 50. So it's only an extra 16 calories, but over a whole carton, it all adds up. So we should go and ring it in and see what we're at price-wise.
Yeah.
Grand total of £36 and 67 pence.